Unusual corn bids have been available to farmers in central Illinois.
WCIA 3's ag reporter Stu Ellis has more in this morning's report from the farm.
Board of Trade prices for corn have not been particularly exciting, but farmers have been able to take advantage of high cash prices offered by local elevators and processors. Marketing advisor Rick Brock says the basis is still strong, but down from historic levels.
It's probably, depending on where a person lives, already dropped by maybe 20 cents in the last 6-8 weeks, but it's still historically extremely high. And, you know, every time we go through this, you know, and I say to producers, I said, just remember the old rule of thumb. Never store a short crop, always store a record crop. You normally still get your best prices, unless some black swan comes along. You're getting your best prices just before, during, or after harvest.
And Brock says it's simple to take advantage of the strong basis.
I mean, you take advantage of the basis by just selling the corn. If you want to do it in January delivery, you can do a basis contract for January delivery. Any grain buyer in Illinois will do that. And so those are the ways if you want to swing income. But I think, you know, the easiest thing is just get rid of the corn. And if you want to re-own it at some point if the trend turns back up, you know, there's cheaper ways of re-owning corn than in the bin right now. But right now the trend is down. We really don't want to own the corn.
Brock doubts China's return to the bean market, but expects a lot of soybean acreage in the U.S. in 2020.
We think soybean acres this coming spring will be up. We think we'll plant around 80 million acres. We think we'll plant around 94 million acres of corn. And yet, as I say that, I'm not optimistic long term, but short term, this market has dropped way too much, way too fast. And I think there's bound to be a bounce in prices here to allow farmers to catch up on sales.
That's our report from the farm. I'm Stu Ellis with WCIA 3, your local news leader.